Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of Age of Empires Online, a game by Microsoft Studios and Gas Powered Games. Age of Empires Online is a real-time strategy game, basically with PvE added to it. The older Age of Empires games was just PvP, basically, with some tutorials with the campaign modes that they had. Well, Age of Empires Online is more PvE, going up the ladder to when you max level at 40, then you PvP. And it's very gear dependent. So, 2 level 40s are dueling it out in an arena. They're not going to be on the same level of playing style. The guy with the gear is going to win. So it really is a disappointment in that aspect. They are adding a champions mode somewhere in November or December supposedly, and it's going to add some elements to the PvP that is an improvement, where it's going to be more of a vanilla type gameplay where the gear is not so dependent. The gear is going to be thrown out and everybody's going to be on the same playing field, which is better. And they'll start out with basically you can upgrade your tech trees during the PvP, and this is for ranked PvP. So that's going to be a good option for the die-hard PvP players. Basically in the game, you start off, you name your capital city, and then you do quests. In these quests you can upgrade, you get blueprints to build special buildings in your city, like statues and banks, temples and stuff like that, to decorate it. And that's pretty decent. You can move the stuff around wherever you want. The game has a crafting system where these crafting halls, you get to pick 2 of them, and you can make different supplies that'll allow you to make these PvE type items for the game, like towers, or you can make armor for your military, because you can actually upgrade your units with different items, and they range between normal, common to legendary items, and the purples are like epics, just like any other MMO game, which is nice. It's just not very good for the PvP aspect of it. And when they add the champions section to it, it should improve the PvP. The game has a co-op feature where you can do various quests with a partner or a buddy or whatever, and that will make some of the in-game quests a lot easier, which is a good feature. And they're adding a reward system where co-op isn't really just a waste of time for one of the guys doing it, because the way it was set up at launch, it wasn't really worth it to do co-op unless you were just helping somebody out. The game has an advisor's hall blueprint that you can build, and they're going to add it to the free-to-play model, so anyone that's not premium will have it. They're adding that in a patch soon. Advisor hall is basically, you get a special unit. They got these cards in the game that allow you to, in certain different ages, you can play the card, which could give you better economy, or you could have special units that come out of your fortress, or there's all kinds of advantages with the cards, and that is a fun aspect of the game, collecting different cards to use it in the PvE aspect of it. Here we have a tech tree. It's just a standard tech tree, just like the other Age games, but you get points as you level to put a point here and there, and upgrade it so your villagers can gather more resources. In your military, you can pick special units, and you can't get all the selections from the tree, but you can get the majority of them. You can unlock fortresses here, like catapults, certain armory upgrades. It's just like any standard Age of Empire title. You can see on this quest you get the materials needed for the crafting. And basically it's only 20 bucks for a civilization in this game. You pay 20 bucks and it'll take you all the way, and you can use all the epics. And you can't use any epic items, and at the moment you can't use any the advisor hall unless you're a premium, unless you've unlocked your civilization for $20, which is pretty cheap for the game. I mean, that's cheaper than the older box style games you used to buy. They were around 50 bucks new. So it's not really that bad, and it is worth paying the $20. You can get enough enjoyment out of it easily for one civilization. They are adding 2 new civilizations, which will make the PvP better. They're adding the Celtic and the Persians. The Persians is coming up here at the end of the month, supposedly, and it's a pro civilization. It's going to be automatically at level 20, and you can check the main web page for that. It's pretty cool. Basically, what we're looking at here is it's basically your micromanagement system. You know, gather resources, build buildings. I mean, there are a lot of quests, so it's a huge campaign setting. And you go to different towns also, and then they unlock quests. The more quests that you do, you unlock more quests and more quests till you get to the end city at cap at the moment. The game is really fun. Going into it as a PvP aspect, it's not what you'd expect like the other ages were like, but it's still fun. And the game looks more like Age of Mythology than it does Age of Empires 3, which I think is better in my opinion. And it plays like Age of Mythology did, more so than Age of Kings. Well, in closing, I like the game, and I think a lot of people will like the game. The free-to-play model is pretty good, just enough to give you a taste of what the game is all about. It is fun, and when they fix the PvP, it'll be a lot better. So it's got a lot of room to grow. And when they add the other civilizations, it's really going to improve the game a bunch. So thanks for watching, and if you like the video or any of my videos on my channel, just go ahead and rate and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Okay. Alright. Peace.
Kano. 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 Doctor. Eccolo! Yashu.
Sevius.
Eccolo! Ah! Ah! Σωστός.